Mysticraven. So, I'm on Elder Scrolls Online to prove a point today. A very, 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 very fucking good point. Because if I'm playing any other game and I make a statement, nobody wants to watch it. Hardly anybody at all. And it goes to show that we have people who are completely fucking ignorant when it comes to paying the fuck attention. Both in business and in real life. Because they're such fucking fanboys of something that they only will listen to you if you're playing or participating in said fucking product. Now, I hope I get a lot more attention in this video than I did in the last one. But I get to throw this in so many faces, it's fucking unbelievable. Because months ago, when they announced Fallout and they're coming out with this, I said, it's going to bite Bethesda in the ass to go with a multiplayer game. They have no right to deal in a multiplayer game. They can't even get the one multiplayer game that they currently have under fucking control. And that is Elder Scrolls Online. Now, I'm a big Elder Scrolls Online fan. I'm a Bethesda fan in many ways. But I'm also a realist. I'm a big fat realist. Matter of fact, I've done multiple shit in the MMO industry and multiplayer platforms for fucking years. I know a difference between a console game or a non-multiplayer game that could have bugs versus multiplayer features. Because when you have multiplayer features, you have to have server access. And server accessibility is very important when you're talking multiplayer. And I said, what game do you know, and I have this on stream, do you know where Bethesda has released a polished product? Name me one. Now, I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan. I'm a big fan because of the content. I didn't give a shit about the bugs prior because it didn't affect multiplayer, right? But you want a clean, very fucking clean product when it comes to multiplayer. Now, in the gaming industry in the last few months, the big boys have started falling from grace. Hard. Very, very hard. Very hard. Very. And this is a fact. These are facts, boys and girls. And for people going to watch this video and me doing commentary on it, just shows one fucking point. Another point I'm making. Nobody's going to pay attention if Mystic says it on one type of game. But if I'm streaming Elder Scrolls, boy, how many people will line up to watch? How many? You know, at one time in my life, in one goddamn time in my life, companies paid attention to what Mystic said. Oh, yeah. Triple A games. Companies that still have their products functioning. Like, I don't know, Magic the Gathering Online. You know, Turbine. NCSoft. It meant something when I said something. So if I'm telling you guys, it's a bad idea, the company executives could line it up and say, and make it all sound golden, for trust you and me. Trust you and me. Mystic usually has a sense of why it's going to fail. Now, let's talk about, now my phone's charging, I'll get it in a minute. Let's talk about why, another reason, EA, on top of other companies, are starting to fail in their products with their customer base? Because that's an important question now too, isn't it? Oh, lycanthropy rage. Oh, and Lord. Oh, shit. Because that's another question, isn't it? Companies are getting greedy. Just because you have a multiplayer feature game does not give you the right to have microtransactions. Games that offer, which started the microtransactions, were free-to-play games to service the, to offer the games for free in hopes, and this is a big hope, that customers would pay for the services. But when you have a multiplayer feature and you're not an MMO and you're charging full price, what kind of fucking audacity is that? Why are they going the wrong way? Here we go. Divide and conquer. Nice lichen. Where in the fuck is my team? Good shit. But they have no right. They're seeing greed, and guess what? Players are tired of it. If you're gonna do microtransactions, do yourself a favor as a fucking company. Don't fucking charge full price. Don't do pay to win. Gaming companies are losing the gaming and just becoming companies. So what's happening? So what's happening to the fucking market? And players are fucking tired of it. So instead of securing their initial investment and trying to make a good profit, no. We're gonna get greedy. Yes, please, and thank you. What is this, multiple werewolves today? At least the other one wasn't liking. Fuck me. But look how many people. I bet you already got like 20-something people lined up in this bitch. Because they're like, oh my god, he's playing Elder Scrolls. It's like, you know what, fuck you guys. You know, if you just tune into me playing Elder Scrolls, here's my piece of word. Fuck you. Because guess what? Mystic knows what the fuck he's talking about. And it's been that way. If I keep telling people, guess what? This game's gonna go to shit. This game's gonna go fuck it. This is what this game needs to do. Guess what? Most companies have listened in the past. And you don't have to, but hey, man, I'll be the first to say, and I've said it before, I told you so, bitches. I told you so. And I'm not going to be the humble person now and say, guess what? I was right all the fucking time. I'll tell you, motherfuckers. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. You guys should have fucking listened. Fucking 2 weeks, shit's on sale half price. Less than a month of an announcement, and then the community's in an uproar against Blizzard. You think all this shit's coincidence? Multi-million-dollar companies dropping balls left and right. And you know why? Because the people that was behind the games now are being dictated, are being ran by the boards. It'll only keep getting worse, boys and girls. It'll only keep getting worse. I promise you. You do not let board members that know nothing about video gaming, all they see is money and opportunity, dictate how the customers need to buy their products. Come on. God damn it. We're trying. Poor Green. And I still got 3. Go figure. Well, here's Wilson. Alright. And I keep telling you guys, it's going to get worse. They keep coming out with gimmicks. People don't know what the fuck they're doing in the gaming industry. And these are devs. And you think the devs are happy about being told what the fuck to do? Fuck no. They just don't say anything. Why? Because it means they're fucking goddamn jobs. Boy, I'm telling you guys, shit's getting real. And I can't wait till all these little motherfuckers sitting behind a giant desk with lots of money start losing it. Because they don't know what the fuck. They don't know how to run an MMO. They don't know how to run the business to the way it could be ran and how it's been profitable. They'd rather ignore what makes MMOs work for I don't know how many fucking years. I'm just getting light attacked. God, thanks for the help, motherfuckers. Look at all those bleeds. God damn, I'm getting like pounced on. They're like, keep Mystic off of us. It's working. But at least my team's getting kills out of the deal, so hey, I'm a team player. God, fucking Green, you just chased me into a fucking pile of wolves. Bethesda has potential. The problem of it is, you gotta sack the fucking the engine. And people be like, oh, fucking, there's a lot of tool sets that run in an engine. Fuck you. It's the base fucking source code. Sack the fucking shit. Get rid of it. Get the fuck out of servicing your own engine. Right now, in the day and age, if you keep your own engine, you know why you keep your own engine? Because you're fucking greedy and you don't want to fucking share it. The fucking cost. That's why you do that. That's the only reason why companies stick with a fucking engine that's fucking outdated. That's it. Yeah, get that fucker. Oh shit! Double wolves! God damn it! You got... Oh, son of a bitch. At least we're making something out of it. But how many people are on this? When I check the phone, if I got 25 fucking views already, I'm gonna be pissed and put a finger to every goddamn fucking person who fucking just comes in when I'm playing Elder Scrolls. Because y'all are a bunch of fanboy bitches. Y'all are a bunch of fanboy bitches that don't want to fucking listen to a fucking seasoned fucking gamer who knows his fucking products, his shit, and everything else that's associated with the fucking multiplayer scene. I've said it, ZOS needs to stay the fuck out of it unless they fucking get real with it. And how do they do that? Get fucking rid of your fucking engine, goddammit. Get fucking servers. Matter of fact, outsource your fucking host. I mean, there's multiple ways to do it. But if you're going to be serious about online gaming, you better fucking look and get fucking real with the competition. Because the competition's getting stiff, boys and girls. Technology's only advancing, right? It's advancing. And yet we've got companies still dead set about doing it the old way. God dang fucking green. Hopefully I get them flanked. God, son of a bitch. Good play. Lycan's been good. Look at this. This is another thing that's been sick. ZeniMax is part of Bethesda. You listen to your vets. You listen to the people who have way more fucking experience than half your dev team, god damn it. You listen to them. You fucking listen. How many things has ZeniMax implemented that I suggested? How many times have they nerfed something that I've implemented due to their shit? How many times? How many times? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And here's the facts. Players fixed games in the past because, you know, they enjoyed the Bethesda products. Modding, right? And then the company charges for those mods. Whoa. Wow. So somebody who's not on the payroll has been fixing things. Players have been fixing things. It's interesting. I'm not saying the products are all trash, except here's the thing. You're looking at multi-platform now. I can deal with bugs. I can deal with them. I can't deal with them on a multiplayer platform. Because I'm in competitive mode now. With thousands of players. Or I'm playing with players. What turns something game-breaking? What breaks products? What breaks games, right? That becomes the question, right? What breaks fucking games? Well, it depends. If you're on a multi-platform, the littlest thing could be game-breaking. Not being able to bar swap when I need it? Being consistent, is that game-breaking? If the mechanic requires me to do so, and I'm not able to do it, is it game-breaking? If I'm stam player, and I have a full bar of stam, and I can't break with a full bar of stam, is that game-breaking? If I'm in competitive PvP, is it game-breaking? What takes priority? Right? Then you come out with other games in your lineup. You line them up. And you say, oh, well, we're going to go ahead and do this. Think about Blizzard. Instead of doing research and development, they went development and skipped research altogether. Instead of asking, would you guys like a mobile version of Diablo, you assumed. Who assumed that? The board? The executives? Whose decision was it to come out with the mobile version? Did you research? Did you? And you as players, how many will listen to me if I'm playing an Elder Scrolls Online versus any other product? You know what I'm happy about? I got to join a league on an alt character the other day. I jumped on, and there were players in that league. I was just like, they were like Mystic. And I was like, hi. But they knew me. There were players in there that knew me. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel good that I got recognized like that. That I was respected on a player level. With their top officers, I had respect. That meant something. It said a lot to me as a player. It also means a lot when a company will execute my suggestions and not give me credit. Hey. But I guess everybody thinks I should just be the dick rider of Elder Scrolls, right? I should just be like, oh, thank you, Cinemax Online Studio, for shoving me off in the corner and yet riding on my shit. No, thank you. Now, I'm going to check up my phone. We're going to get this going on. All right. Yo, Sylvia, what's up? What's up? Yo, Scott, what's up? Yeah, Mystic, it's a lawsuit or something, right? Oh, yeah, it's interesting. It's big. It's big, Snoop. Interesting seeing someone play without C-frags. Yep, I don't play C-frags on this build. I did, but I don't play it. But, yeah. So, the thing about it is, for me, personally, and I come back to this. There's a huge class action lawsuit, from my understanding, against Bethesda, right? They dropped the product line. I just talked about this in my last video about how many people would watch it. How many? How many people are lining the fuck up to watch me play a game that, mind you, 4 content creators recently, 4, besides myself, have said, is it worth coming back to this game in 2018? Yes. And they get 1,000 views, and yet Mystic here is streaming it. Okay. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Game companies, I'll be honest with you. Game companies are getting greedy. A lot of them. They're losing customer support. Customers don't want to buy it. If it says, if you pay full, here, do yourself a favor, gaming company. Bethesda, listen to me goddamn right now. I'll give you one piece of final advice. And you better take it serious. And you better take this video to your fucking board and present it. Let me give you a piece of sound, smart business advice. If you're going to charge full price, you better not have microtransactions. If you're going, as any fucking company, not just Bethesda, any company, if you're charging $60, you better fucking pray to fucking all heaven that you ain't got a microtransaction. Because the customer don't want to hear full price microtransaction. You could have the best goddamn content in the world, and that two statements will make players flee faster than dog shit. They won't buy that full retail price until it drops to $20 fucking or goes free. You might be lucky if you have an online multiplayer. You might be lucky to pull 30 out of it. Might be. Because the market is saturated with microtransactions. And your greedy little fingers are getting snipped before they can now enter the cookie jar. They're losing money now. At first, they were making it, right? No, it's harmless. It's harmless microtransactions. Until they start putting loot boxes, and then the feds got involved and said that's gambling. That's going to be now illegal. Right? It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, the gaming industry is. Make no doubt about it. Sure, does it take a long time to, invest in a video game? Absolutely. Non-multi-platform alone is around 2 years. Multi-platform, add another 3 years. MMO, 4 to 5, depending. And that's full staffed. These are no joke games. Take millions of dollars. Millions to develop. You better get it right. You better get it right. And I tell you something, another year from now, another year and a half, that Battle Royale is going to be deflated. Because gaming companies are picking the gimmick, picking the easy, what players are looking for, and forgetting innovation. Not bringing anything original to the table. Now, I will be honest. I think Spellcaster is an original version. Looks like an interesting version of Battle Royale. It looks interesting. It does. It's a unique twist on Battle Royale. Spellcaster coming out. I'm interested in seeing how that starts playing out. How they'll, what platforms they'll take that. Because it's an interesting twist. I'll be honest, Spellcaster looks pretty damn epic from gameplay footage. It looks epic as fuck in comparison to what everybody else has done. Let's name them off. H1Z1. Right? Fortnite. PUBG. Now we got Call of Duty. Well, no, I don't think that is a Battle Royale. I could be wrong. I think they might have a Battle Royale version. There's like 5 or 6 fucking games out currently with Battle Royales. I'm like, holy fuck. Now they're coming out with Spellcaster. It's like, how many games can do the same shit? I mean, MMOs, here's the thing about an MMO. An MMO will always have similar features. What we call familiarity. It kind of eases players in. Alright? Going from one MMO to another and having familiarity. But here's the difference. What keeps players in your MMO has to be something innovating. Has to be something so unique. Rift did that at first. Rift pulled in hundreds of thousands, if not millions of players. They didn't do as well as World of Warcraft because the system requirement was so fucking heavy. That was the problem. But at the end, they kept losing their customers because they didn't address the one fucking thing the customers were telling them to address. They didn't give a fuck about the fucking content. They wanted to balance. Balance this bitch. Balance this bitch. They kept putting it off. And sooner or later, it went from a pay to month to a free to a market to microtransactions to we're now bankrupt. You better get it right. You better know your business. You better know your numbers. You better know your math. You better know. You don't have time to fuck up. You don't got time to fuck up in this business. Is this free? This is buy to play with the option of purchasing additional DLCs or monthly subscription to access DLCs. So if you buy like Somerset, you get Morrowind and you get the base game all included. Now I'm telling you guys, I'm being fucking real. You know, everybody will line the fuck up if it's fucking this. I mean, they'll line the fuck up. They will. I mean, if I play in any goddamn other game, nobody will watch a fucking thing or listen to a thing I say. Nobody gives a shit. It's like, but if I play in this game, people will line up and they'll be like, oh, what's this? What's Mystic talking about? He's playing Elder Scrolls. We don't give a fuck. And it's like, wow, man, really? Well, you guys hung up that bad. Really? I was talking, and I'm going to say this again. This is a good game. It has good lore. It has great graphics. But it's got major issues. Still. It still does. And it probably always will. And that's why I'm like, unless you fix it, why should I pay? This is what I keep referring back to. I do not pay anymore for this shit. And I won't. Not until it's fixed. You fix it. You fix it. If you can't, you're not getting a dime from me. Stop adding content to a broken system. Because that'll be the death of any game at the end of the day. We got games that are lasting 15 to 20 years now when other companies can't last 5. Why? Stability. It's not the graphics. It's the content and the stability that keeps games, you know, thriving. That's what it's about at the end of the day. It's not fucking rocket science, man. It's just not. What's up, Duck? Nothing. What the fuck? Fucking game's trash.
Oh, I got my campaign rewards today.
T Smooth biting it. Ooh, and Smooth's a good player too. I love Smooth. You got what?
Campaign rewards.
Oh yeah, did you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. My email, my mail's full.
What the?
Huh?
I didn't get any of the new sets. With the jewelry.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
Luck of the draw, I guess, right?
I don't know. Either that or it just doesn't drop and that.
I was just talking to everybody about how mighty the game companies have failed. Have you heard?
No.
Bethesda is looking at potentially a class action lawsuit.
What?
Fucking Fallout 76.
Fallout 76?
Yep.
I'm confused. Why are they looking at a lawsuit for Fallout?
Because it's fucking garbage.
What do you mean?
It's fucking garbage. The game is fucking garbage. It's They came out with the multiplayer game. It fucking has a fucking internet server. They had no right to. They had no business doing it.
I'm still way lost.
Okay? You know what Fallout is? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. They released the game and it's filtered with bugs. Worse yet, right? The game is a multiplayer, right? Meaning you and I could play together, right? But it doesn't, like a lot of the times, it just freezes, glitches, all sorts of stuff. It's not working as it's intended to half the time. Because they're using the same fucking shit-ass fucking server, man. Or engine, I mean.
Oh.
And I said months ago, watch it. It'll be bugged. How much people want to bet it'll be bugged?
Well, it's Bethesda. It's always bugged.
Well, yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you. You just said it. You just fucking said it.
Well, that's the part I'm having problems with. Is like, why is this causing a lawsuit?
Because the thing about it is they charge full price. Now they're even down over half of the price, the asking price.
I still don't see how that's going to cause a lawsuit.
Customers wanted their money back, right? And then they had all this. There's a bunch of articles on it, dude. I mean, a shitload of articles about it. They basically just sold garbage, is what they did.
Pretty sure they'll do like they always do and fix it.
The problem, how do you fix a game that's running on a fucked up engine? You know who fixed their last game? When it was when they had player modding, you know who fixed it?
Ooh.
The players.
Players.
Yeah, that's no joke. There were player modding that were fixing known issues.
Well, I guess there's your answer. Let the players fix it.
Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? It's becoming this big fucking thing where Bethesda is, the reputation is at stake. They're spending millions of dollars and they're losing money. It's a business that's being piss poor managed. Like, here's my whole point to this whole thing. I said a couple months ago, Bethesda has no place to come out with multiplayer games. They just don't. Because half the time their fucking servers are crap, their engine is shit, They have no right coming out with a multiplayer game unless they start anteing up and start using prefabricated engines. It's just a smart fucking business move. But then on top of it, they add microtransactions fucking everywhere.
Woo. Oh. Wow, still sitting at 40k match. Next match. Oh, this is fucking badass. Don't think it's going to take shit though. Well, I guess it doesn't look like shit. Thought it was gonna be higher. That looks. Fucking expansion match. For this building. So with my two views. Right.
Come on.
Not an option.
And I'm just coming on here because I already had this conversation when I was playing another game, but how many people will listen to me want to play another game? Hardly anybody. So that's another point I'm making.
Were they listening to you on this game?
Yeah.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah.
About what?
Fucking the state of fucking companies and their fucking shit ass products. And why the market's looking so fucking bleak these days.
Market's looking bleak these days?
Fuck yeah, did you hear about Blizzard?
Are you talking about, it sounds like you're just talking about video games.
I'm talking video games in general, the companies, their piss poor decisions, board decisions, making boards influencing the gaming market.
I don't, well, you know, I would like to, I think that there's an exception that really be Rockstar. And Rockstar's in, last I checked was an excellent company.
Well, yeah, but we got to take a look. Okay, so here's another point, right? Blizzard announced, you know who Blizzard is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they announced a new Diablo, but did you hear what it was for?
PC only?
Mobile only.
Mobile. Oh no, that's terrible.
That's terrible? You think? You think that's terrible?
Like, oh, you guys want to play a cell phone game? No,
You didn't know about this, eh? Oh yeah, it's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere, brother. It's everywhere. And this is what we gotta. And then they got flogged for it.
Pops up in
When the fuck is my team? Bar swap any day!
I'm gonna go on a smoke break. Were you gonna group up after that one?
Yeah, it's fine.
Or am I solo?
Woohoo! They chased me! They chased me, Duck! They chased me! Get that fucking healer in the back.
I don't know if you heard what I said.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just locked in right now. Sorry. Do I have any pots to piss in? No. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Nothing can save them now.
Would you like me to send you some in the mail?
Some pots? Nah, that's almost over. I'll make this happen.
It's like your mail's full anyway, dude. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, that's true. God dang it! Why is everybody focusing on me? Get off me! Woo! God, try fucking hard! Get off! Woohoo! Win by timeout! Win by timeout! Oh yeah! Second place with no pods! Suck on my balls, bitches! Y'all can hate on this. Don't you have phones? Right. Don't you have phones? Yo, Kel, what's up? You see the shit Blizzard and Bethesda is going through? That's what I'm talking about. I saw Angry Joe's review of Fallout. That game is horrific. Well, finished Citric Line. That sucks as much as lore books. Yeah, it's really bad. This is my point. This is my fucking point. And I'm going to say this again and a fucking again and a fucking again. If you're charging full price for a fucking game, do yourself a favor. Don't fucking have microtransaction, you greedy son of a bitches. If you have a multi-platform and you have a fucking engine that runs, the source code is shit, don't fucking use it. There is, guess what? Unreal Engine. Unreal. I know gaming companies don't like to hear it, but Unreal Engine's probably one of the most stable fucking online engines that you can use currently. It wins awards for reasons, and fucking the company is good at it. And guess what? If you're a gaming company, do you think Unreal would say, Bethesda, we're not going to let you use our engine? Bullshit. 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 Bethesda needs to eat humble fucking pie. Shitloads of it. If they're coming out with Elder Scrolls 6 and they have a multi-platform platform like they did with fucking Fallout, they better fucking scrap that fucking engine of theirs. They better hope to fucking God. They better put that shit on backlog and fucking get a real fucking engine that can support multi-platform, because like everybody says, it's Bethesda. Bethesda. Come on. I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online. I can't even get 30 fucking frames per second in this stable. I can't. I can't do it. It can't be fucking done on this platform. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, I could probably pull off 30, 60 frames on a PC when I'm not doing anything with another player that's it means anything. It's fucking shit. It's shit. Dude, how and out if you release a game, make sure it's in a finished working state. Yeah. How about right? Yeah. No. Yeah. That's the thing. It should be as clean as possible. You can throw me an invite, Duck, whenever.
Okay.
You want it clean. You do. You want it fucking clean. You want your fucking product as clean as it can get. You want it clean. And I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, I'm so disappointed, right, with how gaming companies are handling their products. Now, here's the deal. I had bet you, if they would have treated Fallout 76 like they did with Fallout 4, not offered the multi-platform, addressed some of the known issues, and released it in the state with NPCs, a little bit more environmental influences, and then on top of it, had maybe like a PvP type little, thing like the old Call of Duties did, it would have probably done better. In its current state, fix a couple of it would have sold. It would have got probably at least a 6 or a 7 versus a 3. There's boards out there giving it a fucking 3 out of 10, maybe a 4 if you're lucky, if you can find a 4. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And EA with Battlefield? Should we talk about that?
EA is doing Battlefield?
Well, no, the last Battlefield they had was a disaster. Now they have...
Was that EA to start with?
Well, EA bought it out, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna say. That's
and then,
really surprising they put out...
Oh, yeah.
EA's kind of like... What is that? Lowest common denominator game?
Well, I mean... I am stupefied by how... you can cue it, dude, whenever... I'm stupefied by how a company can release a game like Fallout 76. If it really makes me nervous about Elder Scrolls 6, you should be, because they're planning on using the same fucking engine. This is what I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm fucking talking about. And I've said it. I've said it multiple fucking goddamn times. I said it before Fallout came in. I said, Bethesda has no right or reason to come out with a multiplayer game using that engine. They have none. Keep the fuck away from it if you plan on using that engine. You're only shooting yourself in the fucking head. Not even the foot at this moment. You're shooting yourself in the head. And what really pisses me off is they came out with microtransactions with a full retail price smacked to it. Are you fucking suicidal? The gaming industry is on such a hair trigger about full price games and microtransactions. A hair trigger. MMOs get away with it, especially if they're free to play. Let's get this straight. If a game's free to play, players don't mind microtransactions. Why? It supports the game they like, and they didn't pay anything initially out of pocket. That's how the players look at it. I didn't pay anything for this game, So I have the option to use microtransactions to support the game I'm enjoying. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. But when you pay $60 retail, and on top of it, you have microtransactions, then you have loot boxes, not saying they put that in there yet. You got problems. You got problems, my friend. You got some issues. Game companies, and I'm telling the investors, if you're an investor in a game company, ask yourselves two questions. Am I influencing my investment? If I am, that might not be a good idea. And if I am, if they are allowing me to influence them because of my investment, is this a smart place to put my money? Because I'll be honest, if I had $100 million and somebody comes to me and says, I want to open up a game company, a game studio. Okay. Well, this is what I want. Oh yeah, we can do that. No, you're not getting my money. And mind you, I have no experience in the gaming industry. None. I have none. I have zero. I have no experience. Why would I want you to listen to me? I want to listen to you and see how my money can benefit me. I want to know the market. Best believe that. But at the same time, I want to see where my money goes. How far my money can go. This is important shit.
Where are the other teams?
I don't know. Right here.
Nervous. Oh.
Up. Okay, go down, dude. Don't jump. You jumped.
I jumped.
Oh no,
oh, shit,
Doug.
all over me.
Yeah, I see that. Get the healer in the middle. Don Long, get him, get him, get him. Dude, I'm gonna need help. I got shit on me, dude. Back up, dude. God dang it. You had to drop, didn't you, Duck?
I kind of feel like either however we were getting down was how we were getting down.
No, I was going the long way so we could damage. Yeah. But I was going the long way.
Teammates died pretty quick.
We're fucked. We're all separated now.
Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to come back to you, I think.
I don't know.
Another one of our teammates.
Y'all better be getting here, is all I know.
I don't know where you're at exactly, but we're kind of back towards our base.
Yeah, that's me. Dude, get that fucking healer.
I can't distinguish one from the other.
The only one throwing his hands up. Oh, look, it just lagged. I'm surprised. Doc, why are you going in that corner? Oh, Doc.
What? I just got 2 assists. Thanks.
I know. But now it's costing our dudes, man. Get in here.
I'm trying. Healing blow, yay!
Pull back, Doc.
Feel like where?
Back to the pillars. Where our dudes are coming in. Go towards the center. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, 2 for water! Get that healer in the battle! See him?
Yeah, I see him and I'm dead. Only green came in. Nope. Near the bones, apparently.
We're losing a fucking red because they're fucking... No one's focusing their healer. God, it makes me sick. I want to puke.
Focusing isn't exactly my strong point.
Well, somebody better get over here on me. God damn it. God dang it. Get back in here, Doc.
Back where?
Where we're at. We're by our base. God. Son of a bitch. Get the healer back here! It's the fucking Don Logan! God damn it! How many times?
We got bats on me.
Well, I've got a bunch of dudes on me. Get up here with me! Get this fucking goddamn son of a bitch and healer! God fuck! Get on the... Get on that fucking healer! They've got a fucking guard on his ass now. God dang it! We lost.
Yep.
It always comes down to fucking the healers. Son of a fucking bitch. Get that fucking son of a bitch! Their fucking team actually fucking sucks is what pissing me the fuck off!
I don't know, it seems kind of solid.
They suck!
Maybe they're not great, but...
They're not fucking even half good! They're just getting carried by this fucking healer!
I'm the only healer in the game.
Nobody's fucking focusing him. I'm tired. So I'm already pissed the fuck off. This is where I get to go the fuck off on this team. God fuck. I hate when this shit happens. It pisses me off.
I don't think even talking to this team is really worth it. You got a 350 and a 500 or something like that. I don't think these guys will. Just my guess.
See, he's in the back. God damn it, man! Look, he's in the fucking right there in the middle. This game is so fucking garbage. Find a fucking healer. Fucking third fucking place. Son of a fucking bitch.
My damage went nowhere. I was like, wow.
Alright, coming back in here. Fully agreed. Bethesda is selling a blue suit for $18. Literally charging $18 for the color blue. It's borderline criminal. Right. It's fucking dumb. This is fucking dumb. This is what I keep talking about. Game companies just keep getting greedy and greedy and greedy and putting their hands in the proverbial cookie jar, grabbing as much fucking cash as they fucking can until there's nothing left. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. The gaming industry. Multi-billion-dollar industry. The thing about it is, it's being piss poor. Now, it's costing money. It's costing them. They're losing money. Now they're losing money. And they still haven't figured out why. Why are we losing money? This game's so fucking good. It's such a fucking good fucking game. And I'm sorry, Bethesda. I'm sorry, Blizzard. I'm sorry, EA. I'm sorry, you dumb fox. Got put in with multi-platform and didn't know what the fuck you were getting yourselves into at all. It's like you went completely dumb. Now, EA could literally say, oh, we know what we're doing. We have multiplayer games. We've had multiplayer games. Yes, EA, you have. But you bought them. You didn't create them initially. Y'all bought them. Now you're getting into creating your own. Problem of it is, what EA loves to do is nickel and dime you to death. They love it. Really? I had to quit buying Madden a decade ago. Or no, about 5 years ago is when I quit buying Madden games. Why? They just reskin the same game and charge full price.
Over and over and over.
Right.
I don't know, I thought that was EA. They put out basic games over and over and over and over. And they just pump out billions of freaking.
They just put a new name on the jersey and say, we have your roster, here you go.
Yeah, that works too. I guess that's another. Yeah, they were best for their freaking sports games, and that's. Yeah. I don't know, because it's like, why fix something that ain't broken? It's like, yeah, put a new jersey in because they got a new player. Yeah. I don't really have a problem with any of their. I never had a problem with any of their sports games, and with all the other crap they came out with, that was like, okay, that one's all right, and trash, and that one's all right.
They get so many good games that they get one or two good games that carry the trash games.
Hmm. They just put out like a crap ton of games. It's like any genre you want.
Yeah.
Like you want a shooter? EA has shooters. You want a racing game? EA has racing games. You want... It doesn't matter. EA has like so many games out there. Or have had so many games out there. I don't know what they're doing currently. I don't buy EA because I know what I'm... The most I can expect is a decent game. You can't get a good game from EA. It doesn't happen.
So on the average, you give them about, what, a 6?
Yeah, I guess that sounds about right.
That sounds about right? It's like it's good enough to play, but not necessarily to pay full price for.
Or it's not really, yeah. It's EA. So you're not going to get a great game.
I remember growing up, EA meant something. When I was a kid and I had a Sega Genesis, right? And an EA game came out, you was dying for that game to come out. Like Streets of Rage, I think that was an EA game. I want to say Streets of Rage was an EA game.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but that's kind of the thing. It's like, who knows what that is now?
Not Streets of Rage. Road Rage. Road Rage was an EA game. I want to say.
Road Rage.
Road Rage. I want to say it was. Let me see. You don't know?
I have to guess that it wasn't.
BGs have just become mini Zerg ball groups throwing down AoE, stunning, rooting you in them with a heal bot. It used to be my escape from that crap in Cyrodiil. Now it's worse. I need clarification. Glyphs can proc off heavy attacks or a light attack, right? Yes, both. Right. Glyph can proc off of a light attack. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's like... EA Sports, it's in the game. Yeah, it's in the game. It's in the game. The problem of it is, here's the thing. Gamers are losing their controllers.
Controllers.
Get it?
Throwing them at the TV and losing their TV too.
Gamers are losing their control over their purchase. They're being forced shit after shit. Here's the best part. Here's what I really love. Technology is getting better. Graphics are getting better. Quality of gaming is getting shittier and shittier and shittier because you can have an epic game. I love this game and in some of the content that's being developed for ESO. But it's still put on a shit engine. It's like, you have good content on a shit engine. You know? It's like, oh, fuck. You know, and it comes back down to that. It's like, wow. Wow. Jeez, Mateezes. It looks great. It's stunning. A lot of really cool effects. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got a little bit. I got an hour. Let me check the water. See, I love the water. And this in 4K, some of this game's in 4K is great. Here's the problem. I could jump on my friend's rig. Has a fucking insane. He's got this game looks so awesome in 4K in so many different graphics jacked the fuck up, but it runs like shit. You turn down the graphics, you get it to perform better. Cool deal. That's acceptable. Still looks pretty good. And then you bump into like a trial or something, still runs like shit. Then you run a lower end system, kind of like mine, a little above the average, but it's a gaming rig, and it runs like shit. And it's like, and then people are like, well, it runs good if you adjust. And that's true, but I'm like, I can't get, 60 frames consistently. I can't. I fucking can't. I can't. It's shit. I'm paying for fucking garbage. I'm paying for it. I'm like, I keep biting the proverbial bullet and asking myself, when? And we avoided this game. Me and my dude avoided this game for the first year and a half because we knew it's Bethesda. And we kept saying, it can't be good. Because we know, and they got better. They did. The devs worked their little asses off. I give it up to the dev team. I don't hate the devs. I hate the executives making these fucked up decisions. The people in charge, it's the trickle effect. Guess what? We're going to come out with an Elder Scrolls game for online. Yay! And then all of a sudden, we're going to use this server. What? We're going to use this engine. What? And you can see internalized, like people not saying it out loud, but they're thinking, what? And then all of a sudden, you get, guess what? We're going to create our own tool set. Okay. And you just see the trickle effect. And it's like, okay, boys and girls, shit's about to run deep. We're going to in-house every goddamn thing possible so we can retain as much goddamn profit as we possibly can. That's what we're going to do.
Why would you not think that somebody else could do it cheaper if they specialize in it?
Yeah, that's the whole idea. It ends up costing more in the long run.
Outsourcing is a great thing to do. Why would you not outsource?
Well...
Okay, well, Purple just came up and...
Yeah. Trust you and me, I know. We got flanked. We just got flanked. It's called getting flanked. And we're down one player. Did we have 4 players when we started?
No, I didn't know. I don't know if anybody had 4 players when they started. And, yeah, it looks like we're the only team that doesn't have 4 players anymore. That sucks.
Behind us is green, god dang it! Watch your 6, get down! Get down, Tuck!
Oh, too far down.
God no, don't tell me you dropped!
I did, but I'm coming back up. No.
You better hurry, because I'm about to bite the proverbial bullet if you don't. God dang it! Get over here by the stairs, you guys are going to get flanked again!
The stairs.
Behind you. See where the green's coming? That's where we don't want to be. God dang it! Come on! I'm going to get pissed, God, son of a fucking bitch. I have top 1 with no kills.
Yeah, I'm right behind you with no kills.
Son of a fuck me! Can I just get some group that stays the fuck together?
Speaking of which, where are our teammates?
Who fucking knows, god damn it? They're fucking dumb! Now look!
Okay,
pull back!
Whoa, what the fuck? These purples right
Pull
there.
back! Just drop! Oh my god, just drop, Doc! Can I get a fucking bar swap? Get the fucking healer!
Hey, I gotta kill him again.
God dang it.
Another one.
Great. I'm getting chased while you guys are leaving me in the dust. Stop chasing.
You're not chasing. I don't know where you're at. Thank you.
Go up. Behind us. God. Boy, man. Where are you guys at, Duck?
I don't know, man. I'm bouncing all over the
I
place.
said up.
Oh, fucking bullshit.
Stay.
I just got on a heads-up play, and then this fucking asshole comes along.
I just want people to stay together.
God damn it, man.
Fuck this!
I just don't want to get singled out by fucking 2-3 people at a time.
Stay together! That's the last time I say it. If I say it, I'm fucking not running. If I don't see one motherfucker on my back next time, or us in a group, a somewhat a formatted group, I'm gonna fucking let every goddamn person die. Watch it. We're about to get flanked on the back end. Don't chase. Look at the back. Look at your 6. Watch it. We got more company.
And that's...
Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Oh.
Fucking purple just came in white.
I just said pull back. That's why I said it. I wasn't kidding. Son of a bitch. Don't drop. Oh my god.
Too late.
Don't fucking do this shit. You just fed him kills. Get the healer.
Yep.
Get the person throwing the...
God damn it, dude. Come on.
You guys aren't going to kill him unless you guys get this fucking healer. Oh my god.
And it ate up my stand. But
Now I'm in a compromised position. That's it. I'm letting you all die. I don't like repeating myself. I hate repeating myself.
I did fucking seriously. What a load, dude. But yeah, it definitely feels like I'm in here alone.
I don't mind doing things. I just expect if I say it once, it does. That's what happens.
Ah, shit! I fell. That's not what I wanted. Like, why is it keep eating my dodge roll without letting me dodge roll? East west hand, one dodge roll. Fuck.
There's a healer. 517,000 healing.
That's it. I'm calling it for the night. I'm done.
It's like
it's that time.
yeah.
No,
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not rage quitting.
I know. It's
I'm
just
disappointed in quitting because it's time for me to stop playing.
yeah. I mean, it's just like
Leaving on the note of fucking crappy match after crappy match.
right. I mean, but then we don't have other people. But this is like anytime like I group up with like a couple of people. It's like I could give specific directions, who, what, where, and why, and it's like no one listens. And I'm like, why? So it's just like I can have a full 4-man and no one listens, man. Like nobody. It's like, why is this not happening? You know?
Sometimes.
It's like that, you know, I mean, I'm calling it out. But I mean, I get it. Like it's the heat of battle, you know, you're in the midst of things and things get, you know, whatever. Okay, let's see. I think Blizzard's problem is that they know a certain amount of players will play WoW no matter how shit it is. So they don't care. They can put out anything and some fans will defend it, especially if it's bad. And different glyphs have separate GCDs, right? No. Glyphs have the same global cooldown. Unless you're using infused. I don't know how you can do this anymore, man. Not worth it unless you're rolling in a ball group. Yeah, because of the healers. Yeah, it's you know, the problem of it is, and that's where I'm at my end game. Like, me and Duck used to roll dungeons all the time, didn't we, Duck?
Yeah, I still run dungeons.
Yeah, and I love that when I wanted to get gear for shit, but now I'm at a point where I don't need anything. I don't really need anything. It's like...
it's like new sets come out, and it's like, I don't really...
Right! It's like, there's no incentive for me to play some of the content anymore. There's no incentive to it. Unless I'm in there, and the storylines... The new dungeons don't have as good as storylines as the base game did. Like, the base dungeons had better stories fixed to them than the new ones.
I didn't notice.
Oh, you didn't notice? What?
I didn't notice there were storylines in any of them.
There's storylines in all of them.
Like, who cares about
Are you crazy, Shifty?
Like, what are you talking
Are you
about?
mad, Shifty? Now
Yeah.
you know the secret, my friend.
Well, there's also, I am full of sap and fury.
Sap and Fury, right? Yeah.
DLC.
I mean, there's some, but some of the newer ones have been kind of like, you know.
I guess they're same zones.
There's usually used to take a quest in the beginning that would give you the background story of the dungeon, right?
Well, there's quests and stuff. You just
Right,
don't
right. But I don't feel like the
I
new
didn't
ones
listen to
kind of
it
are
either.
as
I mean, it
as
took
compelling.
Like 100 times of fucking playing it before I figured out even the base general concept of what the storyline was.
Yeah, but now it's kind of like.
And we're focused on healing and damaging and tanking.
But you know, you notice the storyline in Morrowind when you play through Morrowind.
The fuck is Morrowind?
It's the chapter of this game. Elder Scrolls Morrowind.
Is that Vardenfell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I took a time out to do that. I took
Right.
days off
Right.
and paid
Right.
attention to the storyline because that's what I was doing.
Like, I feel like Somerset dropped the ball a couple times in storyline. Like with the Sigic Order, and was like, okay. It was a reach.
I don't know. They were talking it up big in the previews.
No, I mean, it's good. It's beautiful. I'm not complaining about any of the landscape or whatever. And I liked how they brought Darren back and shit. And
yeah, that was pretty funny.
yeah, I mean, there are certain parts I liked, but I felt the Sigic Order and how they didn't really, you know, get much into why an island that's gone for thousands of years at a time, the back lore, just recently appeared. And they did in a way, but there was no like the Sigil Order's reclusive, right? And Vanus and what the fuck's his name? The main protagonist in the original storyline when you play this game.
King of Worms?
Yeah, the King of Worms. What's his name? Fucking not Molag Bal, but the fucking... It's off the top of my fucking head, my tongue.
Costumes.
You get his costume. Right. Anyways, fuck it. He's him and Vanus. Manamarco. Thank you. Manamarco. Okay, so Vanus and Manamarco are both from the Sigil Order. Right? Did you know that?
Yeah, you told me when Somerset came out.
Right. They're both from the Sigil Order. So initially.
It's the fucking
Manamarco, thank you. Yeah, they're both from the Sigil Order. And the thing about it is, though, Manamarco founded the Worm Cult.
Oh, yeah, that feels good.
And the Worm Cult is known for necromancy. Because Manamarco studied the dark arts and trained students in dark magic, which was necromancy. So to counter this, Manamarco excluded himself or disassociated himself from the Sigil Order to start the Mages Guild to counter the Worm Cult threat. So that's the whole backstory to the Mages Guild. So it's kind of interesting that we have the Mages Guild and we have Vanus, which is the founder of the Mages Guild, which is cool. That's why I really enjoyed coming into this timeline. But what I didn't like is, like, you know, we still have yet to see warlocks, but warlocks during this timeline are a real thing. You know, they are. They're just a lot of... So if we ever see the warlock class in the future, which I think that's the next step that they're going to have to do in this next coming chapter, they have to bring a new gameplay. They have to put something big on the table. They have to. They're forced to.
We're waiting for a new class.
Yo, Mars, what's up? No more mages. They'll have to come out with the Warlock. Well, I mean, Warlock, they'll have a Stamina Mag version of it. Always. I thought the Somerset story was pretty good. They explained that Sothasil warned them about the issues coming to Somerset. Yeah, but the thing about it is that's kind of a little back-asswards thing, too. Because fucking Sothasil, right? It was like totally isolated from the tribunal. Once he formed Clockwork City, like, nobody hardly ever fucking heard of Sothasil, hardly at all. Sothasil didn't even want to, you know, converse with, you know, many people, you know, because he was definitely more, you know, infatuated with the Dwemer, you know, secrets and all this other shit. And he wanted to live as the Dwemer did and all this other shit. He was, when they struck the heart of Lorcan and he understood, you know, what's that, big, fucking thing. And for a trial, they'll have to, you know, I think there's a lot of things that have to happen in this game. I felt like Sothasil fit the story together, is why they incorporated it from Clockwork to Somerset, but I didn't feel it, like, held water, you know, as far as lore. Like, it didn't break canon. I'm not saying it broke canon, but it was pretty, you know, whatever. Bring the Dwemer race and class. You can't. The Dwemer's gone, Scott. They're completely gone. Yeah, that's true. He and Vec are half Dwemer, or I think just Vec. Vec is well, he was born transsexual.
Like everything, isn't he?
He's transsexual. So when they struck the heart of Lorcan using the tools, right? That's how they got their divinity. And Vivek represents duplicity. That's why his name is Vivek with the double V's, and he's transgender.
Manson, right?
Huh?
Manson?
They're all Chimmer. They were all Chimmer. The Dark Elves were Chimmer, or Chimera, or not Chimera, Chimmer or whatever. They were elves. They were like a golden elf race. So they had like a golden skin until what's her name?
Bounce out and leave you
The goddess fucking told them, well, for what you did, I'm cursing your entire race, and turned them into dark elves. Yeah. So that's how it happened.
Bye, good night.
All night, dude. I thought you were asking me a question about the story. I'm sorry. Azura, right. Azura cursed them. Yeah, but no one really knows what happened to the Dwemer. Maybe they were teleported to a different realm. They were supposed to reunite with the Mundus. Alexia looks Dwemer. Sothsil looks Summer. Vivek looks half and half. Vivek's supposed to represent half and half. It's duplicity. Chimmer, not Dwemer. No, yeah, they're Chimmer. But the Dwemer race is gone. The Dwemer race, after everything had happened, they were supposed to realize, because the grand, whatever the heck it's called, it's off the top of my head as well, because the Dwemers were creating their own god. And the heart of Lorcan was supposed to be placed in this mechanical machine. Because remember that Vardenfeld is born from the heart of Lorcan, right? Which is the original deity, or, part of that. Remember, they couldn't kill Lorcan altogether because his heart was still beating. So no one could handle the heart, whatever. So they tied it to an arrow and shot it in the water. When it hit the water, then it formed the island of Vardenfeld. So, and in the midst of the volcano is where the heart of Lorcan resided until the Dwemer discovered it. And then when the Dwemer discovered it, they were building their god, which is off the top of my head. And all of a sudden that got thwarted. And of course, all this happened. There was a bunch of other crazy shit that was associated. Why am I always getting stuck? It's why you don't go down. God! They got that fucking healer. Is this a pre-made again? My team's being stupid. You can't win if you don't take out the fucking healer. I keep trying to... Move, you stupid red! You're gonna get killed, you dumb fucker. They're doing good staying together. I just need to get that fucking healer. God, man. There's nothing I can do. My team is not fucking focusing. I got like, I feel like 2 night blades. Try to separate them. Hopefully they're dumb enough to do it. My team is sucking as fuck. Wow. Fucking morons. You gotta take out the fucking healer! This game's trash. It's fucking trash. This game is fucking trash. And guess what? If you motherfuckers who watch me play this love this fucking game so goddamn much, fuck you. This game is fucking trash. One fucking healer will keep an entire team held the fuck up. Right now, I want fucking red to fucking beat their fucking heads in. Oh, I don't care. Oh, look, it's another fucking goddamn fucking healer. Fuck you guys. First fucking death on my fucking shit.
Our spines droop today.
Fucking trash ass fucking team. Can't even figure out how to kill a fucking healers first. I'll have to check it out. He is really detailed too. Let's see. There is this guy, I forget his name. It's something Camel. I like to watch his videos on Timeless and Elder Scrolls lore. Buyback and Molag Bal had several children together. No joke. What? I didn't know that one. That one is new to me. I will look for that, Scott. I love that shit. Fudge Muppets and Shoddy Cast, 2 great plays for ESO lore. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool lore. And this is what kept me playing Elder Scrolls, why I got into this game. There's fundamentals here in this game that are solid. There are fundamentals that are here are solid. But the game structure, like, there are holes upon fucking goddamn fucking holes in this fucking god-forsaken fucking game that's more of a joke than a blessing. See how he ran back to his fucking goddamn fucking healer? Gotta get that fucking goddamn fucking... Just trash. Come here, you fucking trash pot. What? You can't keep up with me? What? You can't keep up? What? You can't chase me down? What? Your whole fucking clique can't even chase little old Mystic fucking Raven? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, you guys must really suck. Trash. That's how you can know. This game has got major fucking issues, man. It just does. And I'm sorry about it. If anybody wants to know why I don't play, pay to play, why I don't do this full time, why? God damn it, Mystic, why? Because the devs have a lot of issues. Even if they fix it, even if they fix a lot of these issues, it doesn't change the server. Doesn't change the engine, doesn't change some of the major shit that's gone wrong with the game. Trust you and me, it's not going to end anytime soon. One death. You guys ain't walking out without a flawless. Had a good healer. It's the only goddamn thing that team had. 1 mil. These guys, man, wouldn't have been shit without that healer. All 4 of them couldn't chase me down. That's a pre-made. All day. You can always tell. Players just as D-bad as Zos, right? In this community, absolutely. I watched Fudge Muppet for years now. I have to check in to see what they have done. Something on Bivik. Yeah, that would be cool. When I see those healers put up their hands, I take that as, here I am, come and kill me. Right, it's the way you should. I remember when BGs were about quick, devastating, fast-paced fights. Now it's unkillable tanks, heal bots, and AoE balls. Just can't anymore. The fun is gone for me. I'm telling you guys, ZOS, here's the thing. We were talking, somebody thought that ZOS owned Bethesda. I'm like, Bethesda owns ZOS. ZOS is a studio, right? ZeniMax Online Studio is a studio. Bethesda is a company. It's the publisher. It's the big boy. Bethesda is the big dog. Does Fallout 76 say but ZeniMax Online Studio? No, it says Bethesda. Okay? Bethesda. Bethesda's the big dog. Okay? At the end of the day, ZOS does a studio. ZeniMax Online Studio does Elder Scrolls Online. This is true. Now, they use Havoc engine. The engine's got issues. Because something's fucking up between either server from data streaming. You know, there's a data streaming problems on a fundamental basis here. You might not even throw a hiccup and you will bug out somewhere along the line. I mean, we still get the stagging part where you're running on your top of your fucking mount. You know, we were falling through worlds. I was falling from a sky at one time. I mean, they've ironed out a few things. They have. But the problem of it is, this is an online fucking game. This is an online game. You don't get to fuck up. And if you fuck it up, you better fix it quick. You know, you don't get a lot of fuck ups. The time for this game has been carried by the title. I'm not gonna be pretty about it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This game, in its state, has been carried by the title, by its lore alone. Because had this been any other titled game, it would have got trashed. Let's be real about it. Let's be honest. If this was an unknown product that we didn't know, and we saw these type of functions that were going on, would you still be playing it? No. It's a fanboy chase. And I'm a fanboy, I'll be honest. I keep coming back because I'm an Elder Scrolls lore junkie. I like the lore. I love the setting. But at the end of the day, the functionality makes me not want to pay for it anymore. That's all it is. It comes down to that. I can't even just, as much as I want my crafting bag back, and as much as I want to go do some of this new content, as much as I want to, I know what comes with it. Disappointment. Performance issues that aren't being addressed. Just smothered over with icing. A shit pie made to look like a fucking cake. And I can't do it no more. I cannot do it no more. PvE side is good. Studio equals subcontractor. Absolutely, Helly. Absolutely. Like the game, it's just crazy now. Or stop playing that part of the content, right? Just go PvE, run some I can't, Scott. I have everything. There's nothing in the PvE that has incentive for me anymore. And when I've done trials, we've had lags, spikes so bad, and trials aren't fixed. There are bugs that we're still dealing with in trials that still aren't being fixed. That's my point. This is another point I'm making. Like, they keep coming out with content, and we see bugs happen. Hellraw still hasn't been fixed. 4 years, and they still haven't fixed Hellraw. AA, last boss, completely, you can die, from that one mechanic with, didn't know what the fuck, everybody just wipes. I'm like, these bugs are fucking real, man. Even the bridge, there's the bridge bug. It's like, what the fuck is going on in this goddamn game? We're still dealing with the same fucking bugs. Crown Store works fine. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's a good one. Dragon's Dogma is dope as fuck. Yeah, I haven't checked that one out yet. I haven't checked out. I've heard Dragon's Dogma, but I'm an MMO player. If it's not an MMO, I won't play it, though. I'll be honest. Like, a lot of people are like, Monster Hunter Worlds. I'm like, I will not play that. That's a multiplayer game. And they're like, what's the difference? And I'm like, it's small-scaled. I'm like, I deal with large-scale games. I'm talking large as fuck. That's why I play MMOs only. Because I eat through content. So it better be big as fuck. Or keep me so occupied in the pursuit that I ignore the content at one point. Because I'm driven. But unless, that's why I keep trying to tell people are like, you should play this game. I'm like, is it an MMO? No. Forget it. I eat through content. I bought a game and I ate through fucking Diablo. Players like an offline MMO. You have a custom party. Yeah, that's a multiplayer. It's not an MMO. That's like Monster Hunter Worlds. Diablo I ate through. You like the Mega Dungeon and Dogma? I honestly, I cannot play games like that. Like, I loved, Dragon Age. If you guys remember Dragon Age, Bitter Black is almost endless content. Well, the funny thing is, Diablo has rifts, and that's considered, almost endless, and it gets boring. Because it's like, okay. Because I just eat it. I eat it. That's why I keep trying to say, MMOs and multiplayer are different. When I tell people I'm an MMO player, I am an MMO player, hardcore. I end up shooting for either my best in slot or to do PvP or push the end games so content keeps pushing. Me too. Yeah, I played Dragon Age. But I ate through it. I finished Dragon Age 3 times. Because I wanted every fucking possible fucking ending. Right? All the little options you had. Inquisition. I don't think I played Inquisition. And that's my point. I can't do it. Because when I eat through it so fast, I get depressed that I paid the top dollar for a game that I ate. I can't do it. I can't. Unless I can literally play. That's why I loved Morrowind. When I played Morrowind, it was probably one of the only RPGs that I actually had invested because I came out with different builds. And it was buggy as fuck. There was glitches upon glitches in the original Morrowind. Skyrim, I actually did not like the replayability. The first time through, it's cool, but, everybody raved about Skyrim replayability, and I'm like, Skyrim had no fucking replayability for me. None. Zip. You did DLCs and shit. Everybody bragged about fucking Skyrim. I'm like, Oblivion was better. And then fucking Skyrim. Skyrim combat system was a little bit better, you know. But when it came to fucking, you know, the depth of it and how many hours played versus what you got out of it, I felt Oblivion was better. Oblivion was bugged up like a motherfucker. So, I'll be honest with you. Dude, if you like Morrowind, that's why I like Dragon Dogma. Yeah, but Morrowind kept me busy with build configs. I did it. Morrowind was my favorite RPG game of all time. That's why I'm always parked in Bardenfeld. When I see this, I get chills down my spine seeing this. When I turn around and I see Vivek's Temple right there, and I see this, and the volcano in the background, I get chills remembering my days in Morrowind. I do. To be honest with you. That's why I'm always parked here. That's why I like parking over here. Besides doing Battlegrounds, I turn around and there it is. So it's one of my favorite views in the game. But I'll be honest, man. I just feel like there are certain things that we hold on to, the nostalgia, the memories of the games that we loved so much. And look at this! Did you see it? Do you see this motherfucker running on top of his mount? Bugs! Same fucking goddamn bugs! That bug's been in here since launch before. It'll never go away. I promise. 5 years from now, when this game's starting to die, that bug will still be here. Wow, it's pure nostalgia. Yeah, I gave up on World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, the problem for me was empty space. That's why I like this game in a lot of ways, because they made use of the space. Replayability in this game, I give the replayability in this game a pretty good score, 6 to 7. You know, it's not a 10. I've only played like very little MMOs that had, like, from character creation through, that had replayability through the campaign or something. Like, but that's not why I played an MMO. Sometimes I could skip through the shit that I didn't need to fucking do because I knew how to do it. I knew how to fucking cheat the game. I knew how to do it. I know how to mass level tunes. I know how to get things done to be effective. I don't need to play. I can play the campaign once or twice and never touch the campaign again. Same thing with the raid. Only time was in my raids was to get my progression. Once I get the storyline, I get a story in and be like, figure out the storyline, and then be like, whatever. But then when I looked at World of Warcraft, they had all this empty space that you couldn't backtrack through. Same thing as EverQuest. Same thing with all these linear games. And I'm like, there's no replayability there that makes higher players play with lower players. That's what I liked about Elder Scrolls. That's what I like about DC. DC, though, you monster shoot through content once you get at a higher CR, but you still are there trying to get your feats and your RNG for your your achievements and shit, and for your gear collection. So newer players get an appreciation for the game because they get to play with higher level players, making it sometimes easier for them. So I felt like that made sense, even though it's zone based and I hate zones. But it makes sense to me. I have an appreciation. There are certain games I have appreciation for in the way they're established. But there's other things about certain games that I just am like, what the fuck has happened to these companies? What has happened? I have played MMOs since the beginning. And I mean the goddamn beginning. Since Ultima, EQ. Ultima was the first. People will always try to say EQ. Bullshit. Ultima did it first. Tear the grain. I'll give EQ its due. First 3D MMO. Grandmother of it. But the grandfather, daddy of them all was Ultima on fucking line. Best believe it. Pay homage to the man, Richard Garrett. Just jump Mars, it fixes it. Every time that happens to my mount, I get extremely annoyed, right? I stopped playing games when Oblivion went to 360. Elder Scrolls Morrowind made me buy a PS4 and play games again. I took a huge break from gaming, right? And I did too from online gaming, but that's where I got my rep at. Like literally from after EverQuest, I got into other games, and I started doing things for companies like testing. I've tested for Microsoft as well. So I tested, and I mean, all from the convenience of my home. I didn't go to their studio. I wasn't getting paid, but I was a very, very prized, gamer. Was known by devs specifically, and it paid me well to do it because I got perks for doing it. And of course I always honored the NDAs and stuff like that. And but they don't like when you have something negative to say. But I never gave a shit. I'm like, listen, you don't have to listen to me. You want feedback? I'm giving you honest feedback. Take it or leave it. Take it for what it's worth. I remember when I was testing Warhammer, and I was like, the game's RVR is too much. You put too much centralistic aspect to the RVR. Well, that's what it's supposed to be about. I'm like, but it's monotonous. There feels like the environment has no perks to the player trying to get into RVR. Remember, there are players coming into this who've never experienced RVR before, who want to develop their character and enjoy, a backlog story, some lore, some, things, and it felt whatever. The graphics were in, whatever. Landscape. Every time you went around, every time I went around, I felt like I was in an RV fucking, like everything was set for the RVR. You come over here, there's fucking, even if you couldn't interact with the fucking equipment, there was RVR siege equipment over here reminding you, hey, we're at war, we're at war, we're at war. I'm like, it's too much. It's just too much. It's overkill. That's all it is. It's overkill. The game launched, I think it died within the first year. It was out. It didn't even last a year, I don't think. And then, of course, we know the story. EA bought out Mythic. Matt and Mark separated and went their different ways. But, and they're legends. They're legends. They are legendary men in the industry. But what are you going to do? At the end of the day, I'm going to say this. I have all this time in an MMOing. I have played some of the most gross games, some of the best games, some of the games that meant the most to me, and some of the games I would wish to forget. But in the end, I always honored the genre. I always honored the companies by putting forth the effort and putting in revolutionary aspects to gaming. The gaming we have today is due to the men and women who put forth the effort years ago. But the problem of it is Bethesda helped build a legacy, but it's not their competitors who's destroying their legacy, it's themselves. It's the company itself. It's not competition for EA that's destroying EA. EA is destroying EA. Blizzard is destroying Blizzard. It's internalized. It's not the competitors that are defeating these massive companies. It's the companies themselves. And when you're doing that, it's why? Because there's more roosters than there are hens. There's more fucking cocks running around than there are fucking people taking orders or following fucking instructions. There's more chief than Indians. That's what a lot of people say, except that sounds racist. I don't want to make it sound like that. But there's too many people. There's more fucking people in charge than there are people who are following orders. You know? And everybody feels like it's supposed to be their way. Instead of allowing one person to direct and then allowing the other people to develop. You need a vision. You need to work within every department to keep the pace and allow each of the developers in those departments to bring something to the table with an open mind to the conception that holds what the vision, what's being envisioned. We have too much corporate greed going on. We have mismarketing. We have bad PRs in the gaming industry, and these big companies, these multi-million-dollar industries, especially these multi-millionaires investing this, need to learn and eat humble fucking pie. Who ruins fucking companies? The people who think they know better. That's who destroys companies. I know. Just being honest. We'll see what happens, though. Hey, look where SOE is. Oh, I'm sorry. They're gone. Thank God for Daybreak for bailing them and buying them out, right? It's a good purchase. Alright, guys. Remember. And for all those people who fucking came in and fucking didn't watch my shit earlier, fuck you! You know? Alright. I'm gonna let you guys go. Battlefield, yeah, huge mess. It's a huge mess. There's a lot of fucking disasters. And they're all from AAA companies. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Better hope I don't get backing. I keep trying to tell people, you better hope I don't get investors that know the market and have heard of me. Because if I fucking get my fucking way, oh boy, I'll make these companies regret every goddamn fucking minute of their fucking bad decisions. Because at the end of the day, it's about the customer. You better remember that. I don't give a fuck how big you are. Ooh, you keep to a vision. You win the customers' loyalty, and you honor that. You treasure it. You baby them. They're your customers. A customer who keeps coming back enjoys the service. A customer who quits coming back got tired of the bullshit. There you have it. I was talking about Star Wars, but yeah, that, right? Never pre-order, never. Yeah, Star Wars, Battlefield, yeah, Battlefield, paying for Vader, yep, it's a mess. Last time I'm going to say it. Deliver it to Bethesda. Put it in front of everyone. If you're charging full price for a game, better not come out with microtransactions. Gamers are done. The only way you're getting away with a microtransaction is if you pull out only one thing. It's reduced cost or it's free to play. It's the only way you're getting away with microtransactions. Reduced cost, meaning there's a half. Like Black Desert Online can pull it, get away with it. Why? There's no monthly sub. You're not required to have it. The only perk it gives you is a little bonus thing and something else. You know, on a discount. You get a discount and a bonus XP boost. That's it. You don't have to have it at all. And their market shit's fluff. Costumes, horse mount shit. You know, they're not selling fucking like stupid shit like loot boxes and shit. Fucking dumbasses. Better get with it, people. You better get with this shit. No, they have bundle packs too. Oh yeah, it was ridiculous. You had to pay to play a hero. Oh yeah, it sucks. I'm glad I have not bought a EA game in 10 years. Yep, EA, man, I'm telling you. It's just stupid. Companies are they're digging the proverbial hole. Anyways, man, I gotta go pick up my daughter. I do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Anyways, guys, please go check out these fellow gamers in arms, Mars Gaming, Kelly ESO, and Scott Drakes, and any of the other content creators who were in my channel today. Please show some love, courtesy, respect to each other. Love one another. I love you, Bethesda, for everything you put forward in a community, in the gaming industry. Don't get me twisted. But here's my piece of advice, and once again, get the fucking corporate and the fucking collared fucking assholes who's never fucking played. I'll tell you what, if one of those goddamn board members fucking played fucking 3 of the Bethesda titles and know inside and out that entire series, lore, and function of their games, I would take that board member's opinion serious. But I can guarantee you not one of those rich motherfuckers have. And with that being said, they shouldn't get a fucking say of how the game's developed. They should just reap the benefits of their investment. Instead, they put their fucking 2 cents in it, and now they're losing money. But you know what? They won't blame themselves. No. They'll blame everybody but them goddamn selves. Wasn't the company that lost the money, my friend. It was your fucking opinion and greed that got the best of you. And they were so panicked to make you happy that it cost. It cost you. It cost the fans. It didn't just cost you, it cost the fans. Cost everybody. Way to go. Keep getting greedy, motherfuckers. Greed never accomplishes anything. Alright, y'all. Everybody, have a good day. I wish y'all the best. Alright, thank you. Mysticraven, Mystics MMOs. I'm out.